Hi Leo, this is for Leo's sun, moon, and specifically rising as we move into January 2026. On January 3rd, we'll be having a full moon in Cancer, and this will be landing in your 12th house of subconscious and hidden realms. Specifically for Capricorn season for you, your main themes will be daily routines, work life, like daily functions and how you devote yourself to self care and taking care of yourself and the little steps and little mundane things um, that are necessary to keep you functioning during the day, just like your daily routines, your daily habits, and stuff like that. Literally, the daily life. Whereas the 12th house is your more spiritual life. So, this is what is highlighting for you, Leo, and we will tap into those energies. Leo, okay, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for this reading because first of all, I'm noticing a pattern with my readings. What are you, the fifth Zodiac? So this is my fifth reading. Um, and yeah, I'm noticing like the themes from my previous video, the just overall like 2026 kind of past, present, future reading that I did. Um, Obviously, that's popping up here because we did go over present energy and stuff like that. And so I'm just excited that it's just flowing through the collective and things like that. And if anything, it shows even more what I was just confirming in your last reading. Look, okay, you got, I don't even know where to start. Like, it all ties in together so beautifully. You're stepping into some empowering, you're stepping into like empowerment. You're stepping into a very wise, intuitive phase. Like you're gonna be bringing something in here. For like, I didn't do this with like the other readings, but you have like a full like message all in one. Obviously, you have one, but I was breaking it down by each section here. But there are what just really has me excited is there are two like high priestesses here, and underneath here, oh my goodness, Leo, this is I like this. I like this. So let's go step by step so we can get through this quickly. It says, how are you being called to step up and lead? Like I said, I didn't even read that part. I was just excited for it saying priestess. But that was literally what was in your reading, Leo. Like, that's why I was like, at the end of it, I wasn't even worried because intuitively, it's saying again here, intuitively, you really know. And then you're being called to step up and lead. And I saw in the future, you're just gonna, you are, you step into that, you step into that role, you step into that position, whatever is necessary. But I don't want to get to it too quick, but I'm already seeing here, right here. You're like, I don't even got to do too much, really. Like, honestly, I could be hands off with this. I'm okay. Okay. This is so lit. This is so lit. It is like you're stepping into like a very spiritual role here. Very like I'm gonna just say it because it has the Empress here, divine feminine role. Like you're stepping into this, you're stepping into alignment really with what you want to create in life and how you want to do it. The Empress doesn't have to do much. She just she is the creator of life and things of reality. She's ruled by Libra Taurus energy. But all in all, she is a creator. Um and then you have the priestess, and then in this deck she's called the witch doctor, but she's the high priestess. Um that's in normal tarot. But what had me excited when I had picked it up was that underneath it says witch and metaverse underneath that, but it says witch, and she's the witch doctor, aka the high priestess. And you got the priestess ready. So there's a lot of spiritual alignment occurring right now. And that just makes me so excited and tingling inside. Like that's just like so cool. Um so like I said, I'm gonna be starting from the beginning, working my way around like usual, getting this going quickly. And again, it's aligning just, I'm seeing it align just with um, your reading from before. So, again, this is something that you already are aware of. You just probably just need an extra nudge. And it, let's talk about it. See, you and Cancer, Cancer started this. And even though this is a Cancer full moon, I let them get away with it. I'm gonna be honest. But y'all been throwing cards on me. Y'all been throwing it on me. And I can't take it sometimes. But I'm gonna do the best I can with it. You feel me? Mama ain't raised no quitter. Okay. I'm gonna take it. All right. Okay, Leo. So you are being called to step up and lead. And I just want to confirm to you, whatever you do, you are going to be successful. You are going to become victorious of whatever it is that you're gonna just conquer it all. Six of Wands energy is it says victory at the top of the card. You're literally gonna succeed in whatever it is that you step towards. This card here, this might be a little clue to what it is. But you already know. So why should I even I should talk into this. Should really, because we already know what it's about, right? Let me see. It's about the star in the reverse. This is Aquarius energy. This is actually your sister sign energy. So there is a lack of faith in something, a disconnect in faith. I don't want to say lack of faith. Possibly it's one and the same, right? The star. The star is also about shining bright, but Leo is literally ruled by the sun. Leo is the main character, Leo is the star. Aquarius, on the other hand, is a more internal light and healing um, ability because you you guys are both about the people, but Leo is more about, it's ruled by the sun, so take this lightly. It's more about the ego. It's more about pride in the people, which we need that, right? We need a little grit, a little roar to us, the lion, right? But Aquarius is the more intellectual collective healing. It's about bringing the collective together. Like we as people have to heal. It remember is an air sign, so it's less about the ego and more about the mental. How can we heal and evolve as a collective to bring our people and arise us. So we need the smarts, we need the brains, right? And then we need the muscle, we need the beast, shall I say, of Leo. And right now, it just seems like you're not really in that energy of healing, or it seems like excuse me, let me look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. It seems that something's just definitely draining you. Something has come to an end. And I can fully say that with confidence because Ten of Swords, tens are about completion. So it's something that's run its course. And Ten of Swords is actually very painful. It's very harsh. It's a painful ending, nonetheless. It can be something that's very painful mentally. Like I said, the star card, Aquarius energy, air energy. Um, so it's something that's kind of dimming your light right now. But once you find your, let's go to the next card because I think it's actually the next clue. Okay. I'm back at this momentum and stop energy where I'm like channeling something, but then like doesn't really have a grasp to it. Okay, so this card says creation solo. It says solo magic, y'all. Me personally, this card is kind of what it's kind of what made me fall in love with this deck. This deck is a beautiful deck. The illustrations on every single card is beautiful. This card specifically, though, I was like, oh, they got this in here? Okay. It's kind of like that energy. And I'm going to just do my best, my personal best to just, it's there. I'm showing you, I'm showing you. When I'm editing this, I'll see if I can just, I'll probably just take a picture of it if I really, really want to show you. But anyway, this is about, it's about taking a solo mission, um, getting to know oneself a little bit more. And you know what? The witch doctor, even though she's the high priestess in this deck, underneath her it says wisdom. And wisdom is often associated with the hermit card in tarot. And the high priestess in tarot is ruled by Pisces or Cancer. It has the moon associated with it, just intuition in general. And then the hermit card, I remember referring to it or telling you, is ruled by Virgo. And so, what I was going with that is that, you already have this deep inner knowing. It's not even like a thought. It's not a nudge. It's not a something. It's a knowing because there's experience behind it. There's actual like hardcore evidence behind it. Whether you went through it, whether someone around you went through it and you were able to see the consequences of it, there's a deep inner knowing here for you. And this requires a solo mission. It requires solitude, which is the Hermit card. So let's clarify this for you. I split the deck, and it's your card, Leo, your power card in the tarot, the Strength card in the reverse. This is your power card. I saw Taurus's power card came out in their reading and it came out in the reverse. I don't mean to spill the beans or anything like that, but whenever I see somebody's power card come out in their own elemental reading and it's not in a strong position, I get a little worried because the strength card obviously in this position means weakened and feeling, why did I want to say resentful? Um and something's not being acknowledged. Okay, let's tap in. Let's tap in. Let's tap into this energy, Leo. Try to get in my mind. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands. This fiery energy works well on you, Leo. Are you surprised? Stepping into your elements works very well on you. Like I said, this is a solo mission. You can still collaborate. Three of Wands, three. It's about collaboration. It's about networking. It's about extending outward. So it's not about being alone at all, but it's about working together. Wands, your elements of fire, it's about energy. This is about energetically, collectively working together, expanding and broadening our horizons. Three of Wands can be about travel. Either way, it's about expanding your energy outward, stepping outside your comfort zone. You are a fixed sign, Leo. You tend to get comfortable in the things you take pride in, the things that you are passionate about, the things that you take to heart. You are ruled by the heart. Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse says there's something, you've already planted the seeds. You've already done the work. You've already put in the effort. You've made the investment. And whether it worked out or not is not the issue. It's about you moving past it, learning from it. Seven is about faith. It's about having intention in what you're doing. And as long as your intention is to for your greater good, as long as you have pure intentions for what it is that you're investing in, then you shouldn't worry about like what's not working and it's like this formula is not working, this formula is not working. Eventually, you will find the right equation to solve your problem. And that's where you connect with others, collaborate, extend your energy outward. Even though this is a solo mission, this is about finding support, finding other people who are on that same frequency as you. Because it is very hard to find yourself when you're just by yourself. I mean, it's a great, great, great initiation, a great start. Because how else would you know? But the true test comes when other people get involved. And that's when you have to stand in your ground and stay the person that you know you are. Leo energy is about being authentic. Aquarian energy is about being authentic. That's what you guys share common in nature. You are authentic in what you are passionate about, what you love, what is in your heart space, and what you're confident about. It just brings that authenticity out of you. I don't want to. I'm over here tooting y'all horns. Okay, let me keep this going. I think this message here, this is a lot. I would say, but it seems like you are unveiling a lot of things. You're unveiling a lot of things. You're releasing a lot of things. but you're also holding back on speaking up about something. Knight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in its usual position talks about distractions, confusion, and just like too many options being spread too thin emotionally. Cups is about emotions. And it just gets confusing on which cup, which avenue you should pour into more. But in the reverse, it shows that you're like kind of clearing away the fog. You're gaining a little bit emotional clarity on what it is that you actually want to invest your emotions into. So it's like some delusions are being lifted. Four of Pentacles in a reverse says that you're releasing things. You're letting go of control in regards to something in the physical realm. So this can be literally letting go of control of like time and something like that. Just not that you ever had control of time, excuse me. Letting go of control of the fact that things take time, or I kind of just want to leave it at like just letting go of control, or just like releasing. I think we'll clarify it. Knight of Swords again in the reverse speaks about, in its usual position, it speaks about taking bold action, some type of conversation coming in fast, or possibly even taken the wrong way. But in a reverse, it can get real dramatic real quick. It can get like jumping jumping to conclusions, or just like miscommunications, things not being said right, or things being withheld. That's what I was getting for sure. Let me clarify. Okay. There seems to be a lack of momentum, a lack of even passion. Eight of Wands comes in fast, comes in hot. It comes in just how I said it did. But when it's in a reverse, it's either going in the wrong direction, like I mentioned before, especially with the Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups energy, but it's just moving in the wrong direction. It's um Yeah, that. And then it possibly is in terms of, at the top of this card, it says love, and Two of Cups usually represents a relationship, a coming together of one. And that is possible because this could involve relationships and things like that. But in all terms, relationships are defined by two people. So it can be anything romantic, platonic, familial, or career. Um, but this seems kind of cute. That's why I like this deck, because it kind of gets to the point. If it was something like what it wasn't, it would be something else. So if it's in terms of love, Leo, take it. But it seems like there's a lack of momentum here, lack of passion, probably even a lack of affection. I see your energy all over this, Leo. And if I were to put you in these cards itself and just say that this is you, this Eight of Wands energy is you. This is you um avoiding something. This is you just avoiding something. Oh my goodness. Um Yeah, but like I said, it's just a halting of like progress, because Eight of Wands is about progress, it's about momentum and about moving forward. And so there's just a lack in that, a hold in the back. Um yeah, under at the bottom of the deck is the Magician, and you have the Empress here. You have the Empress up here with the Magician. You have everything you absolutely need, and you don't even have to do a damn thing to get it done. The Magician actually has, in regards to doing this situation. Um, but all in all, you have every single tool you need to push forward on your reality. I'm making this video way too long, but I've talked enough about these upper energies. I already told you how I felt about them. I feel really good. The last thing I want to talk about is this card. The card is called the Crumbling. This is like the Tower card in that would be represented in tarot. So, with the Crumbling card, the message at the bottom says, "What are you clinging on to?" And that's what the Tower is about. Like, Spirit basically puts this tower in front of you, right? And it puts all your valued possessions at the top, at the very tippity tippity top. And it's like, okay, listen, I know this is what you want and everything, and you built this, but you built this on shaky foundation. You built it on shaky foundation, so this is actually not even gonna really last. I'm glad you have finally got to this point,